So, a bit of an unexpected video where I do a Tyson run of MAP29 of Eviternity II. So usually when I really like a WAD and I just finish it, I like to go back to maps because, well, now I have all the freedom to play whatever I want and replay it, etc. So here we are. This is post commentary, by the way. So I go for the backpack right away. I do not grab the mega armor at the start. My first goal here is to go all the way. Well, I want to grab the Berserk, obviously, because it's Tyson. But I want to go all the way to a secret fight. Well, one of the secret fights. Both of them have a Necro Menace. And I also like to take down the Pinkies here, the Nightmare Demons. I think I kind of almost die, but it doesn't really matter that much. The reason I kill these guys is because I'm kind of afraid they will block me later on. And you'll see. So we keep going. Taking out all the Specters, the Nightmare Demons. Did I say Pinkies? You know what I mean. Here you can heal up. Run past the Veil Imps. Sometimes you can one-shot them, like that. Grab the Mega Armor. So, I want to trigger these enemies so they can start infighting. Then, I want to grab the Supercharge because I want to have close to max health and armor. Which doesn't happen really, but this is good enough. Yeah, so sometimes here I get blocked when jumping down. That's why I kill all those Specters. Now, this fight is the hardest. Yeah, I'd say this is the hardest of the map. And why? Well, enemies don't get angry at the Necro Menace. The Necro Menace does get angry at others. So what you really have to do here is get some punches in while he's busy. But there's so many Hell Knights and there's imps. So it's a bit of a mess. You can use the pistol, of course. If you don't know about Tyson runs, you're allowed to use the pistol, the chainsaw, which Eviternity doesn't have. It got replaced by the perforator. And, well, obviously, the fist. Now, that thing, the Necro Menace, is very, very tanky. So, you kind of want to run around like this. Basically do some crowd control. You want to pull them to one side without getting stuck. And slowly the Necro Menace will take damage from them. And he will be angry. And sometimes there will be windows where you can actually hit him with your fist. I think, yeah. So, I think that's like 4 punches I got in. 4 punches with the Berserk, which is pretty big. So yeah, you can use the pistol, but it's not very effective. That thing has a lot of health. You cannot waste your bullets too much, because if you remember this map, there are 2 Cyber Demons. And there's also some other enemies that you need to take down with a pistol later on. You probably don't want to punch 2 Cyber Demons, that's not gonna end well. Okay, so here I grab the Mega Sphere. I do this fight first because it's the hardest, and if I die here, then I can just, well, retry. This is attempt, I think, 121. So, initially... Ooh, that's a lot of punches. I don't mind trading health for that. Yeah, so initially, I did this fight last. I got really far into the map a few times, I did this last, and then I died. So that's a bit of a strategy issue, I would say. Much better to do the hardest fight first, if possible. Because, as I said earlier, I came into here with like 130 health and armor. Oh, look at those punches. And then when I drop low, or my health becomes low... Oh, that thing, he's dead, nice. Yeah, when you become low, you can grab the Mega Sphere. Now, we run outside. And it's time to trigger more enemies. So we've got all of these guys. It's a bit messy. Yeah, so we go back up. And... what do I do? Oh yeah, I want more things to infight. I tried to go over to this side, but... that Revenant says no. So, gotta try again. By the way, this run is not really that fast or optimized at all. I'm just happy that I got it. Yeah, I want to hit the switch, because that reveals more enemies. Ooh, I almost got stuck there if you saw. Imagine if all those Specters and the Nightmare Demons were still alive. That's why I took them out early. Okay, so I stand here, wait for the Astral to shoot, and then pretty sure he hit a lot of Hell Knights there, so they will start infighting. Next up, I want to trigger the fight for the red key, because there's a lot of Astral Cacos. Oh, there's the Nightmare Caco as well. think I kind of forgot that I didn't wake him up yet. So I tried to punch this... Ooh. I tried to punch that Archie. And I hear the Nightmare Cackle. Yeah, I think I just completely forgot about him. Also, there's an Annihilator still. So, kind of good that I kept moving, I think. Yeah, here I try to grab the armor, or I grab it. I try to go back up, but this imp here is blocking me. So I punch him and he doesn't die. Yeah, there's the Nightmare Cackle. Yeah, obviously I planned on doing more Sigil. Sigil 2. And... oh yeah, this spawns a lot of pinkies as well. Make sure you get past them. And now you really just want a lot of infighting to go on. Yeah, so... didn't really plan on making this, but I hope you enjoyed anyway. I think it's fun to try random challenges, and usually I would upload them to that other channel that I talked about in my 30, like the random uploads channel. But I thought this was fun enough, and not really that... well, it is difficult, but with the right strategy... yes. With the right strategy, it's not that bad. Obviously, it took me a lot of tries, but that's because, well... I was kind of evolving my strategy as I was dying a lot, basically. Yeah, so right now things are just infighting. You can see the kill count. We are almost halfway. The Astro Kakos are obviously very dangerous. They can block you. Like, yeah, there were so many there. I was like, never mind, get out. Because what I want to do is grab the red key. Because then I can hit a switch and enter the middle section of the map. So, I think I can go now. Try to kill as many pinkies as possible, because they can really mess you up. Not sure what I'm doing here. I think I forgot I wanted to go to the red key. There's actually quite a few moments where I kind of forget what I want to do. Also out of excitement that I know I might beat it. And I think one time my cat interrupted me. So I might have even paused the game once, but you don't see that in the replay. I don't even know if that has any effect on validity, but... I mean, Eviternity 2 isn't really officially out anyway, so... doesn't really matter that much. I got the red key. We open this up. And we go to the two cyber demons. Now, you can cheese this fight. This wall lowers before you actually jump down. So, you can cheese it by lowering this wall, by not actually... yeah, and not actually going down. That's what I did at first. But, it's not what I'm gonna do now. I am waiting here, and you'll see. There's a reason for it. So, just waiting. Look at all those Astros flying in. And I want all of them to infight with the Cyber Demons. Not only does it get rid of the Astros, but the Cyber Demons will take quite a bit of damage. So it's very, very, very useful. Then, a lot of enemies will gather up in that hallway. And you want the Cyber Demon to shoot in there until the path is clear. So just like that. Of course I am taking damage. Ooh, that was close. I think... yeah, once you see an opportunity, you can go. You don't want to stay there for too long. But that is so worth it. Incredibly worth it. So, only like 90 enemies to go. Now, the final enemies do take the longest. Because as I said, I kind of became really slow near the end. And some of the remaining enemies are just kind of hard to take down. For example, there's some Archies who still need to take care of. Of course the Cyber Demons at the end. I will speed that up though, because it's not interesting. And what else? There's one more secret fight with another Necromenace. Oh yeah, and here I really mess up. I almost die. I know there's a Megasphere in the middle of this area. But I don't grab it on purpose, because I want the Megasphere before I go into that last Necromenace fight. Because that is really the only thing I'm afraid of. Even though it's easier than the first fight, I would say. There's not nearly as many enemies. What am I doing? I'm just eating all the fireballs. So yeah, I think if I would redo this and actually make it, I could shave off like maybe 10 minutes. I feel like you could do this in 20 minutes, and this run is almost 30. Okay, imagine we're only at 10 minutes. The kill count is, well, we're at like 70%, but we still have 20 minutes to go. But you'll see. yeah, so for example, we need to take down this Archie with the pistol, of course, which takes a while. And in the meantime, there's this Astro. Kind of scary because I have no armor. I have no idea if he took any damage from infighting, but it doesn't look like it. And then there's a Manc suddenly. Yeah, one mistake and you just kind of die. So, nice. Even did some damage to the Manc. And here I decide to punch, which is always awkward against the Manc. But I believe, was the punch rate slightly increased in Eviternity 2? I forgot. Because it seems slightly easier to punch things. Oh yeah, and here a random Kako comes along, and I decide to use him for infighting. Doesn't really do that much. I mean, the Manc just kind of dies after 2 hits, but... yeah, and for example, this is what I'm gonna speed up. It's not very interesting. So double speed, there we go. I really wonder how you feel about these kinds of videos. I'm not gonna do them often, but sometimes when I'm not recording a blind run, I just try to do fun stuff like this. I try to do the same for MAP36, which, as you can imagine, is very, very, very difficult. Oh yeah, I go back for the Mega Armor that I left. I think MAP36 might be possible Tyson. I got very far. I cleared 6 out of 7 islands, actually. But of course, there's a lot of fights in the final area. So, I wouldn't say I was close to beating it. But yeah, it's a lot of fun to try. Like, how far can you get? I never really did Tyson runs. But as you probably know if you've watched me a lot, I really enjoy using the Berserk. I always say that when I encounter a Tyson map. I think I said it in map 6 as well, of Eviternity 2. I really like it. Yeah, so we punch these guys, of course. And not every map is gonna be... I think the difficulty is gonna vary wildly. So this one I'd say is pretty difficult. But once again, with the right strategy, you can just cause a lot of infighting. You just need to make sure that you can survive the Necromenace fights. That's the main thing. And you cannot waste too many bullets, because you need them for the Cyber Demons. And for that Archie that we killed earlier. And some other things that are pretty risky. For example... oh, yeah, I thought they were infighting here, the Veil Imps, but they weren't. Alright, so the next witch unveils to... did I say unveil because of Veil Imps? 2 Astro Mancs. You kind of wanted to infight with this Manc here, which isn't hard to do. And then you get a bit of time. Well, first of all, it saves ammo, it saves time. And then I think while they're infighting, I will use the pistol. I mean, thank God for Eviternity 2's improved pistol, right? That helps a lot. So I think... oh yeah, and it gets angry at me immediately. It changes targets. Now, I've learned that you can definitely punch these guys, those Astro Mancs. Is it dangerous? Yes. If they use their green attack, which is diagonal, you're actually completely safe. If they use the yellow attack, you better get the hell out of there. If they use their purple attack, kind of in between, you... well, in an open area like this, those purple projectiles will redirect, and you will get hit. Like that. If it's in a enclosed area though, then both the purple attacks and the green attacks are kind of safe. You probably won't get hit. Okay, so I don't want to use too many bullets once again. I think I take down 1. Yeah, so... see, you can do that. Just gotta be careful for their yellow attack. It is somewhat risky, but I have some armor. I won't get one-shot unless I stand in front of one of those yellow bursts. But in general, should be okay. I think I might mess up here. I don't really remember. So, right now I am pretty scared. I feel like yeah, I should be able to beat the map. I only have to do the secret fight, basically. Or the other secret fight. Which, once again, it's a bit easier than the first one. Because just not that many enemies. You still have to be careful, though. You can't mess up. And you have to be very patient. Oh, yeah, there's 2 more Hell Knights here. Oh, no. 3? Yeah. Punching these guys, it's not so bad. You still kind of have to get into rhythm. Or into the rhythm. This map has a lot of goodies, but not an unlimited amount. And of course, I want to save that Mega Sphere that I talked about earlier. So... oh right, this Astro's still alive. And there's also a lot of Dukes alive. Dukes, that's the word. And they are pretty scary to punch out. I mean, it's doable. But they just attack quickly. If they do their animation, as you walk forward, they will melee you. I mean, kind of like Hell Knights, right? And Barons, but... yeah, their pattern is just pretty dangerous. Okay, so those guys infight, that's good. And the further we get into the run, the more I start to hesitate. Here I'm like, oh, can I please get out? So yeah, when I do these runs, in general, my goal is to just beat it. Of course, it is nice to be quick. And nice the Astros infighting with a Revenant. Yeah. Always good. But I really wanted to infight with those Dukes. So I have to keep hoping. And then I almost die again. Oh, look at that. That feels amazing. Yeah, the Astro did die a bit earlier than I expected him to. But that's because he already, I think, at the very beginning, that Astral did a lot of infighting with the Hell Knights. And then took some Revenant Fireballs, of course, as well. Speaking of Revenants, there's some snipers left. I think I take them out now. But better take down the Archie first. And you can punch him, which is very, very nice. If there were 2 more Archies that you had to shoot with the pistol, it wouldn't be that bad, because the pistol is kind of quick. But it would just be grindy. Careful that I don't walk into the Megasphere, like I did in my blind run. And we take this one down as well. Sometimes the punch connects, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, there we go. That's 2 punches. You usually need like between 6 and 9. Something like that. Yeah, and then we can take down the Revenant. If you take down the Revenants too early, they might be resurrected by the Archie. Or by the Archies. Alright, so... once that Rev is down, 13 enemies left. We have 2 Cyber Demons. We have a few more enemies over there. I think I go the wrong way at some point. Oh, yeah. More Dukes. So I try to use the corner here. Okay, well, at least you die. But man, it's pretty scary. I'm also just slightly nervous, so I make mistakes like that. But I think I have the room to use the pistol here. But I don't. It's kind of hard to know, because if I run out at the end with the Cyber Demons, then you have to Berserk Punch them, and then that is so scary. So I really want to save ammo where I can. And I know I still have the Megasphere. But this is scary. I don't think there's medikits here anymore. No. So do I punch you? I think you die in 1 hit actually. So that's a relief. Okay, 9 more enemies. What do we have left? There might be some Revenants and Hell Knights up here. Or did I get all of them? Because I know, of course, there's enemies in the final fight. I think I'm looking for health. Somehow forgot that I already grabbed that supercharge. Checking if there's any enemies over there. I've had a Veil Imp once that was angry at the Cyber Demon, I think. So he never got out of stealth, and I heard him walk somewhere, but I didn't know where he was. Yeah, and here I messed up the 2 secret areas, I think. Yeah, so first I grab the yellow key, sure. I think I can actually speed this up, because I'm pretty sure I'm like, oh, I gotta go to the secret area. I will grab the Megasphere first, then I will do the second secret. And I go the wrong way. I go to the secret that I already did. So, keep going. Yeah, there we go. It's a bit quick, sorry. And then I think I realized, wait. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, so small things like that. You can definitely improve this time a lot. It's just that throughout the second half, I usually don't get that far. So I kind of forget what my order is and my strategy. And I just focus on not dying, basically. And I play a lot safer. But yeah, sub 20 should definitely be doable. There aren't that many enemies in this map. Of course, you will spend some time at the end with the cyber demons, but... Oh yeah, and then I mess up the jump. Good job, me. Let's speed that up as well. Oh, and I take damage from the floor like 3 times. But luckily there's a lot of health bonuses here, so... It's fine, it doesn't really matter that much. And then this fight should be okay. I have a lot of health and armor, I have a spare Megasphere. Now, because he's angry at me, I do start off with a pistol. By the way, the reason why the pistol just isn't that great, well, obviously the damage is low. You have these specters or ghost thingies, I mean. They tend to block your shots. And they're just kind of a nuisance in general. You probably saw it in the first fight, I didn't even explain. But they resurrect stuff, right? So, until you kill the Necromenace, pretty much everything will keep respawning. So that happened in the first fight too. That's why there were so many Hell Knights and imps kept coming back. And that's why you have to keep controlling the crowd. But the strategy is kind of the same. You keep walking around, try to dodge, and then when he's infighting, like so, you get a lot of punches in. I think that was like 4 punches again. Very, very good value. So I'd say in general, the strats for this map, when you play Tyson, aren't really that spectacular. It's pretty straightforward. It's really just the order in which I did things in. And for example, the first 100 runs, I grabbed the Mega Armor at the very start. But then I stopped doing that. I just went for another Mega Armor later on, for Supercharge, did the very hard fight with the Necromenace first. And then I had that Mega Armor for later, the one at the very beginning. So yeah, manage your resources. Of course, don't get hit. I think I grabbed the Megasphere pretty early, but I'm just afraid of dying. And I know that when I beat this, I've beaten the map. So should not be greedy. And he's dead. Now all that's left to do is, well, kill these guys, get into infights. Especially those dukes, I want them to die. So any free punches I can get in are great. Yeah, he's angry at me, but that should be okay. There. And of course, 2 enemies left. You know who they are. They are the cyber demons. So this is why you need your bullets. There are quite a few left, but I wasn't sure if I had enough at this point. I think I have plenty. I think I will end the map with like 200 bullets left. Of course, I will spend these 350. And yeah, you just stand here and you shoot them and they can't get you. So really, once again, might as well speed this up, right? It's not that interesting. But I do want to ask you, do you enjoy very occasional runs like this? I'm not gonna go through all of Eviternity 2 and Tyson everything. Maybe? Yeah, okay. I'll speed it up slightly. I'm not gonna go through all of Eviternity 2 and Tyson everything. Oh, maybe I will try that, but then I won't upload everything on this main channel. Once again, runs that aren't really that special, maps that aren't too hard to Tyson. For example, map 1. I'm not gonna make a video, I mean map 2. I'm not gonna make a video about that. And in hindsight, I don't think this one is extremely hard once again, but it was difficult enough that I wanted to show you. And I think I'm just also sad that Eviternity 2 is over. So here's kind of an unexpected bonus video. And yeah, as I said before, on that other channel, it's at Pitan, but the channel name is Pitan's Stash with an apostrophe. Oh yeah, here I look for ammo. Let's slow down, because I don't like it when the footage is sped up and I move so quickly. Kind of makes me feel weird. But yeah, I think I'm gonna upload runs there, although probably not too many until Eviternity 2 is actually released, because if maps change, then it doesn't really count anyway, right? So I'll see how I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I spent these 100 bullets, but I need... Oh, I slowed the game down. That's the wrong button. But yeah, let me know if you enjoy this. Obviously, it does delay my other projects a bit, like Sigil 2, which I still have to record. And of course, I'm going back to Plutonia 2, and also Italo-Doom, which were put on hold because of Eviternity 2. But I will be going back to those. Of course, if you're watching this later, this doesn't really hold up, but yeah. Oh yeah, these backpacks. They... How many bullets did they have? 170. And one backpack is 10 bullets, right? So 17 backpacks. I think someone said that in the comments as well. It's a lot. So yeah, I have 270 bullets left. And that should be enough. Pretty sure they're low on health. Now, that sub-demon was stuck. Now, I don't know how much damage they took from infighting. I know the Astro Kako demons, they did a bit of work. And how many bullets do I end with? Yeah, I have 174 bullets left, so actually quite a few. Oh yeah, and I still need a blue key. And then I take the normal exit. But yeah, you do have to manage your bullets. You cannot just take down everything yourself. Imagine if I didn't let the Cyber Demons infight with those Astro Kakos. I think it would have gone wrong, because one Astro Kako takes like 40, 50 bullets, something like that. So if they weren't hurt at all, and I think the Cyber Demons took out like 6 or 7 of them, that would have been an issue. So yeah, at the beginning I didn't let those Cyber Demons infight. I kind of tried to cheese the blue key fight. I triggered the Cyber Demons, but then I just ran away. But yeah, you want to stay in there. You want enemies to gather up in that little hallway, as I showed. Get the Astro Kakos in there, and that saves a lot of time and a lot of ammo. But yeah, that's the map. It's sub 30 minutes at least, so not that bad. I hope you enjoy this kind of stuff. I might upload it occasionally. It's just a bit of fun for me. A bit different for once. And if I do more stuff, it will most likely show up on that other random channel without commentary. But any special runs that I feel are worth commentating on or over, I will probably do it like this. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and bye bye.